It's Max now, and welcome to Your Higher Self. I learnt this statement from Napoleon Hill from his Think and Grow Rich. You are what you are because of the dominating thoughts that occupy your mind. So let's repeat that again. You are what you are because of the dominating thoughts that occupy your mind. So this statement, not only by him, but it's reinforced by many authors, psychologists, motivators, gurus. And it really resonated with me after actually reading his book.
I don't think people understand how powerful your thoughts are. Your thoughts, basically, as soon as you think of something in your mind, it then becomes reality in a parallel universe. We'll get into the deeper meaning in another video. But as soon as you think something, that is created. That's it. Now that is a path for you to go down, if that makes sense.
Yeah. So for example, when you tell yourself to relax, focus, and breathe, this is all auto-suggestion. So we use auto-suggestion in our everyday lives. The problem is most of us use it for negative reasons. For example, I am tired.
I'm not good enough.
I'm
I can't
ugly.
Do this. Things like that.
Things like that. So that's negative auto-suggestion. But we can use positive auto-suggestion, which is positive affirmations.
Yeah, and almost there's a lot of science behind it. But even tricking your brain into thinking, for example, so even saying positive things to yourself actually tricks the brain cells. Dr. Joe Dispenza talks about this and how when your neurons fire together, they wire together. So basically, it's about as soon as you have a thought in your mind, it can change the actual chemistry in your body. So even if you think, okay, say you've got a cold, and in your mind you're thinking, I will be better by tomorrow. I'll be better by tomorrow. I'll be healthy. It actually changes the chemicals in your body and makes yourself better, if that makes sense.
And going on to what Alice is saying, thoughts mixed with any feelings of emotion become like a magnetic force which attracts that or other similar related thoughts.
Yeah, that's another thing is emotion, but we'll get into that as well. But
so
basically, what does Sri Ascani, he says energy, emotion.
Energy flows where attention goes.
And energy, emotion is so important, and your emotions as well when it comes to thoughts.
Yeah, so your thoughts are like a catalyst of self-perpetuating cycles. So what you think directly influences how you feel and how you behave.
Yeah.
So if you think you're a failure, you'll feel like a failure, and then you'll act like a failure, and then you just won't progress. So I'm going to tell an example. So like when I was at university, for example, I had this belief that I was bad at, I had social anxiety when I was singing, so I had performance anxiety, and that was my belief. Every time I'd sing, I'd think, okay, I'm going to get nervous. I then change it to an emotion because I get upset about it, and then I actually couldn't do it. And then it constantly be like that. So as soon as then I changed the way I thought about it, I actually went, no, these nervous feelings inside me are actually excitement, and I changed the way I think about the situation,
and then it eventually it became natural. And this is the thing as well, what is so important is the emotion has to be linked with the thought for it to work. So for example, if I feel like oh my god, I'm going to start my own business, if I think of that thought in my mind, it won't create a reality unless I feel the emotion of what it would feel like to be in that situation. So if I'm like, I'm going to want to start this business, and in my mind and in my heart I have emotions of like excitement and passion, it will then physically become into reality. You have to have the emotion and the thought. That's how it works.
So creating a more positive outlook can lead to better outcomes. And we're not saying that like positive thoughts are like magical powers, but optimistic thoughts lead to productive behaviour, which increases you to have chances of a more successful outcome.
Yeah, and I know you're probably thinking, oh, this is kind of basic, like everyone says, think positively and stuff, but there is so much science behind how your thought linked with your emotion will physically create a reality. Like there's people curing people from cancer and all sorts because of this whole thought and emotion link thing.
Many skeptics have been quick to dismiss the idea of as a man thinketh, he is, and they usually think it's just a pop psychology sort of platitude, isn't it? But the ongoing findings of medical science are actually telling a different story. So with practice, we can actually train the brain to think differently, and when we give up those self-limiting beliefs, we'll actually we'll actually be able to reach our goals quicker and easier.
Limiting beliefs is a really big one, which we'll do another video on as well. But even like, for example,
changing the way you think,
changing the way like your mindset is so important. Like literally, I even did this on my Instagram last night, like a question thing, and someone's one of the questions was, do you regret anything? And I was like, well, yeah, before I would have regretted so many things, but I literally just had to program my mindset into thinking, no, I don't regret. They're not regrets. They're mistakes that you learn from. Everything is a positive. And if you think that way, then every mistake that I do from now on isn't a negative. Every mistake is like, wow, I'm learning from this right now. And even down to changing your words, isn't it? Me and Maxine always catch each other out, and I'm like, oh, don't say you can't do this, Max, change it to I will learn to do, I want to do, and I don't have to do, I get to do. It makes such a big difference, even just changing your words.
By using positive affirmations daily, you will be able to change the way you think in your mind and just change the way you approach things. So instead of saying I am this in a negative way, just lessen it, you know, just say, instead of saying I am tired, just saying today I'm having an off day, but it's okay, it's completely normal. So yeah, through affirmations is the way to slowly get rid of limiting beliefs.
And like, so say if you're stuck in a place as well right now, like Maxine said when she was at university, I had the same thing. Like, I went to do journalism, and I really thought I was a bad writer, and like I kind of someone told me that even though I'd never been described, that I was dyslexic and all this stuff, and there were all these labels like I'm a bad writer, I have dyslexia, but that was my belief. So I had the mindset of that. So when I was writing in the mindset of, okay, I'm a bad writer, I can't do it. But actually, when I started thinking, you know what, I'm going to smash this article, I've got all of this info, I've got cool interviews, I'm a really good writer, it started to actually happen, and it was my articles were getting published and all of this stuff.
And it's not a sort of self-confidence thing, it's not us being cocky or saying, oh, you know, I am actually good. No, because state the skills that you do actually have. You are good at your job, you're good at what you do, so just reinforce that, re-emphasize it, and honestly you will see productivity change in your mind.
Yeah, it's literally all about mindset.
Well, we'll speak more about affirmations soon, and we hope you like this video. Sorry that it's a bit short and random. Short and sweet, but yeah, I hope to see you again soon, guys. Don't forget to like,
comment and subscribe. Thanks.
Bye.